Harlan Sacco. I am currently an MBA student through Southern Oregon University with a chosen specialization of marketing. A recent highlight from this program includes successfully completing the 2019 Google Ads Campaign Challenge. In 2018, I graduated from Eastern Oregon University with a Bachelor of Science degree in Politics and Economics with a minor in English specializing in interdisciplinary rhetoric and writing. Highlights from my time at EOU include completing 2 capstone projects, the first being a study on international relations with a focus on the Palestinian terror group Hamas, and the second being a state-level vice policy analysis with a focus on the modern methamphetamine epidemic. While I attended EOU primarily as a distance education student, I had the pleasure of commuting to La Grande to participate in what easily became my favorite class, constitutional law. I also have some wonderful memories of traveling with classes in the politics program for trips to Portland and Salem. In 2017, I attended the Holiday Ale Fest in Portland, Oregon with Professor Jeffrey Dentz to attend his class on beer and politics. In 2018, another class taught by our professor traveled to the Legislative Assembly in Salem where we met with lawmakers, toured the state capitol, and really got to experience the legislative process firsthand. My class partner and I had the good pleasure of performing policy analysis for Republican Senator Bill Hansel and worked with him on a bill concerning trust deed registration requirements that placed an unfair burden on local community banks. Prior to attending Eastern, I completed my associate's transfer degree at Blue Mountain Community College, where I graduated as an honorary member of Phi Theta Kappa. Today, I am currently employed in BMCC in their service center as an on-call service specialist. The job has been very enjoyable for me as I pride myself in being an alumnus. At Blue Mountain, I am developing many new skills in the area of higher education administration, including mastering several information systems and processing important documents for student records and financial aid. My political experience was recently helpful in assuring that our college is up to date with a new law that went effective January 1st of this year, which actually made it easier for foster youth to obtain tuition waivers by doing away with volunteer service requirements. It makes me especially proud to be able to use my education in a way that is helping both students in general and foster youth in specific, which is a demographic that I definitely have a heart for. I also have a plethora of diverse work experience as a barista, waitress, cashier, secretary, and housekeeper. When I lived in Texas, I even worked as a feline caretaker, caring for hundreds of cats at a rescue shelter. In the past, I have volunteered from time to time with churches. At Pendleton First Assembly, I was taught how to use an espresso machine in their coffee shop. I also had the pleasure of working their concession stand for the Pendleton Roundup Rodeo in 2014, raising money for outreach programs. As a component for MBA 575, Advanced Organizational Behavior, I participated in taking several self-assessments each week in order to learn more about myself. My assessments confirmed that I have a high global mindset and am open to working with individuals from cultures that are different from my own. I do my best to both think globally and act locally. I'm a very positive, enthusiastic person, always excited about future plans. I try to encourage others and believe in myself in both academic and workplace settings. I love being a catalyst for positive change. Honesty, sincerity, and integrity are very important to me. I try to be a good person in every facet of my life. Some might say I'm pretty charismatic, but I try not to ever come off as domineering. Although I have many strengths and skills to offer your organization, I am also mindful of areas in which I would like to see myself improve. I would really appreciate the opportunity to practice task delegation, team member skills, and active listening. Though it is somewhat ironic considering my background, I also need to be a little bit less naive and more aware of politics in the workplace. My locus of control could be somewhat more internal than it is now. I have the potential to be a very effective leader, oriented to both tasks and my relationships with people. I am very much motivated by what we are able to achieve as a team. My preferred feedback style is collaborative and open. My preferred conflict management style is a collaborative problem-solving approach. I try to be sensitive in appraising the emotions of both myself and others, while ultimately using a balance of logic and emotion in my decision-making. I have some skills in the way I am able to influence others, while ultimately relying on rationality as being my preferred upward influence strategy. I am capable of performing well in both mechanistic and organic organizational structures. I also exhibit above average awareness of organizational culture. I love working in a cultural atmosphere like that of BMCC, where my coworkers are also positive and professional, and we share a firm belief that the work we do is actually making a difference in the lives of others. I'm highly adaptable and praise innovation, tolerance, and diversity. An organization that gives me room to learn, grow, and develop my skills is an atmosphere in which I flourish. Thank you for your time and letting me share about myself. It is my sincere hope that you find me to be a valued addition to your organization. Thank you.